Eminence Front X5 and Larry Word here, coming to you from just outside of Tonopah, just leaving Tonopah. I'm at the Burger King / Chevron station as you're leaving town going north on 95. Just milling about, waiting for Sarah Jane Woodall, Wonderhussy, to show up, and we're gonna have a brief meeting to see what the game plan is as far as going to our next location, which is, I believe it's a hot spring, and then we're gonna head over to the following day. We're gonna set up camp there for the night and relax, and then get caught up. It's been a while since her and I have hung out. Get caught up, and then we're gonna go to the following day. We're gonna go to Ghost Town in search of, in the surrounding areas of that town, one, two, or several of the installations of an art piece that's going on out there. So why don't you guys come along? Be doing definitely more detailed videos of that. Hopefully with my DSLR and gimbal, but right now I'm using my cell phone for these vlog styles. And let's go check this place out. There she is. There's the Wonderhussy right there. Okay, so we just had our planning session. It's pretty straightforward, and we're going to do our walkie-talkie exchange right now, and then we're going to be on our way. But I think our next stop is going to be up there at the hot springs that Sarah is dragging us out to. So let's go check it out. So there's a lot of this going on, you know, the driving bit. It is a bit windy out here at the hot spring, but the hot spring we're at has this really cool heart-shaped, well, tub, I guess. You can put 2 or 3 people in it maybe, but yeah, it's pretty cool. It's very hot. It's extremely hot, but it's very cool out here. And the sun is setting behind those clouds there, and it's been an epic first leg, I guess, to the Northern Nevada trip with Wonderhussy. And these really cute little painted stones. I believe Sarah said she left this one last time she was here. The other one says scrub the tub. That was fun. Took a nice little hot soak. It's morning time out here in the middle of nowhere, and I can't believe how beautiful it is out here. Yeah. Right over here is the hot spring. We're all camped over here, of course. But man, continuing my vlog style on my smartphone. So yeah, let's make some coffee. As is the case most of the time, Sarah back here, she's not a morning person, so 9 times out of 10, hell, 10 times out of 10, I'm up way earlier than she is. I'm up before sunrise, so I tend to just tool around, do my thing, shoot some B-roll, or enjoy, in this case, an incredible hot spring in the middle of nowhere, overlooking this amazing valley. It's amazing. But yeah, this is kind of what I do. So I've been messing around with this area right here, kind of damming it up a bit and chinking it up with some mud, whatnot, trying, make it a little deeper inside the overall hot spring here. And you can see the nozzle is now underwater, not making a splashing sound anymore. Sarah is up, and I think we're going to just hang out and get ready for the trip ahead. And I think we're heading off in that direction later this morning. Something interesting that Sarah brought up that sounded, perked my interest, I guess, was the fact that I should do a day in the life of kind of thing, from when I get up rolling out of bed, making coffee, breakfast, lunch, what I do in the day. My daily routine on a more daily basis. So I'm going to try one of those. It seems like a lot of work, but shooting on the fly, shooting like I do, it's not that difficult to do really if you know what you're doing. But to put in order your whole day in a short little 10-15 minute segment, that seems like a challenge. But I'm going to give it a shot. And that's just one thing that came out of this trip is, I'm always looking for something new to try out, and that definitely would be new, but not new in the sense that I'm not used to doing those things. It's just I'm not used to documenting them. Anyway, that'll be interesting. Sarah's over there trying to get a video going for her YouTube channel. Check it out. She takes her YouTube really seriously, and she's always doing little shoots here and there, like she's doing a product review and testing a thermos that someone sent in to her. She's always busy doing something. If not that, she's busy conjuring up things in her mind. But if you ever get a chance to check her out on a trip or whatnot, you'll understand what I mean.
Okay, so the water's kind of cloudy right now because we are draining, after scrubbing, we're now draining the hot spring. And once it's fully drained and scrubbed, we will plug it and let it fill up. It takes about an hour to fill up. There's no one here, so we're going to clean it up and be on our way. It drains right out into this marsh area back here. You can kind of hear it. Pretty cool. I love this place. Definitely have to come back here. And the source is just up this hill here. Right about in there. It's all marshy and wet. So the gimbal's all set up and the camera is all set up. Car's backed away except for the lawn chair, and we're ready to go. It's been about 45 minutes tidying up. Still got a little ways to go on the front seat there, and then I'm ready to head on out. But check this out. This is Sarah's little thermos heater. Thermos and heater at the same time. Pretty cool setup. Okay, we're taking off now. Sarah's on her way. Coming behind me here. But we're taking off, going to the ghost town. And we're going to poke around, see what we can find. But check out this last minute view before we take off here. Look at that. And this hot tub here is not as hot as when we were in, the heart-shaped one. Yeah, that's the way to go if you're out here. Okay, so we're at and the mine itself and the mill, it's all buttoned up. There's no trespassing on that. It's pretty well posted, as well as this location here. Now, it looks a little confusing because there's some ruins back there that I think are on a different road, but we're going to have to go check it out. I think this gated road here is for these buildings up here. But we're going to go down the road here and go check it out. We were just down there at the bottom of this road at the mill. Just climbed up a short path here to this first area. Let's go check this out, guys. This is pretty amazing. Stuff all over this area. There's a trailer on this side as well. You can see the front of it right there. The rivets. Hey. Wow, there it is. I've seen pictures of this one.
Yeah, well, wait till you see what's in this room. It'll really knock your socks off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. What?
But look what's even cooler. I'm pretty sure that's the chair from the picture.
What? Is it the same pattern?
I think so.
Oh my God, it's the same pattern.
How cool is that, man?
We're comparing the pattern on the leftover furniture here to what's on the photo. That's amazing.
Yeah, because I wasn't able to find out if they put pictures of the actual people who lived in the same exact building.
Yeah, it looks like they did.
So.
That's amazing. I think in one of the captions of the images that I read online, a lady had said that they put someone's photograph in the building that they actually lived in.
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Well, that makes sense then, and that's just amazing that that chair's still there. Like, well, where's all the National Geographics? And then it's hard to tell what year that's from, because that doesn't look like
Oh, I see what you're saying. Over here is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
In the photo. So that would have been like right here.
Yeah, I mean, well, I guess maybe this was the exact room.
Well, look at the floorboard, the kickboard. That's very different from what we're seeing here.
Well, yeah, but who knows? The trim could have been removed in
That's very true.
the intervening years. But, well, I think it's cool that there's like bullet holes in the wall. But at least they didn't shoot up this. I mean, how could you shoot up a face like that?
We're here with Sarah, folks, with a bad mic here. Sorry if it's crummy mic, but she's just doing her normal moving files around. That's her new job.
I'm a file mover.
So we just hiked up this hill here, or valley, and went to check out two locations that we thought might be a cabin that would have some of that wheat paste stuff, murals in it. No, we went up there though, but they're not there. So we're gonna go further down and check out one more location, turn around and come back. And we have one final location before we, I think, call it quits for the day. At least those two locations, and we'll give an update at that point. But this is the vlog portion. If you want to see the full video of this hike up here, it's going to be on stabilized DSLR. So I'm just using this for vlog style stuff. So yeah, if you want to fill in the blanks, definitely look at the video for this. I will talk to you guys in a sec. Sure, no problem. 10-4. What, work smart? Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, if we follow it, it'll just take us on a wild goose chase. I don't see any.
Let's get the other mark off the map.
Yeah, let me zoom in on that.
Alright. Okay, so that second location did not work out so well, and we're going back to the other side now. Our last and final location that's pinned. We did see some other things on the map. However, we think that the half hour is going to take us to navigate to the next location. We'd be best served spending it there instead of going to a newly found pin location, which looks like a mill site. There's a lot of mill sites out here. A lot of mine activity going on, so yeah. So we're gonna cut back through Eureka and go further south of Eureka. It's about a 20-30 minute drive at this point. It's beautiful countryside around. I think our elevation is closer to 7,000 feet is what Sarah was looking at earlier. I believe that's what she said. So, unsuccessful in that brief pause. We stopped to see looked like a cabin up on the hillside there, and turned out to be a dud. But we do that every once in a while. We stop impromptu and go check things out, and that was one of those times we did that. So yeah, we're heading off and onto what we think is the last location of the day. It's about 20 minutes from now, and I'll turn the camera on when we're further down the road. Okay, folks, we found a mill with a lot of equipment in it, and that will be in the video, but it's not the cabin we're looking for. We're looking for one more wheat paste, and we're going to go further up this road here because we think this is the main drag to the actual ghost town. So let's go check that out. Looks like I'm going pretty fast, huh? All the vegetation going by so fast. I'm actually only doing about 20 miles an hour. On a small trail, following Wonderhussy, going into a place what we think is called. We're looking for one last cabin. Okay, so we've made it, and I'm going to switch cameras now. We've made it to the last spot. We think this is a place called. There's plenty of cabins to go and check out. So come along, check this out. Bullet hole riddled, wall missing kitchen with wood floors. There's a heater. Look, a chair in the middle of nowhere. Oh my goodness. I found it. I found one. There it is. It's a wheat paste install onto a wall inside of an abandoned cabin out here in. So here's one. There's one more. So this is the building we didn't get to go into yet. It's the last building down here before we headed back up to where the mill is. Nevada Bell telephone address. Isn't that what it is? Oh my goodness! Check it out! Mine explorers are assholes. Oh my goodness. Well, we found all of the murals, folks. Isn't that great? I'm blown away. It appears that we have found the last wheat paste mural. It's in this building here, and the other one's in this building back here. So yeah, we've met our goals on this this mission. So we did it in one day, very cost effectively, and we knocked it out. So I'm gonna go up the hill, see if we can see anything else. And that's it. We're done with the Explorer for today. We're gonna be back soon. Mine, that is. We're gonna check out some of these buildings in more detail. But there's a lot to be seen out here. All these buildings are open. This is amazing. I hope you guys can make it out here. And if you can't, just watch this video that's coming up about itself, the mill. This place is amazing. Let's check this out. Thanks for coming along. You've stuck around this long, you can certainly hit that subscribe button. If you want to see more of this, there's plenty more coming too. So hit subscribe. You're going to be notified when more of these are hitting the channel. Eminence Front X5 and Larry Word. Out!